Welcome to the LHSAA Division III non-select basketball semifinals here on KBZE 105.9 FM and KBZEsports.com. This afternoon, the Patterson Lumberjacks take on the Port Allen Pelicans in the Burton Coliseum in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Our coverage this afternoon is being brought to you by these Lumberjack fans: Taco Bell, A.J. Doman Chevrolet, A.J. Doman Chrysler, the Tesh Action Clinic of Franklin and Morgan City, Franklin Foundation Hospital, now known as the Bayou Bend Healthcare System, St. Mary Parish Assessor Jared Lohman, State Representative Vinnie St. Blanc, former Representative and longtime Mayor of Franklin Sam Jones. Vote Robert Elland III for Senate District 21 this fall. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. Former State Senator Troy Brown, owner of Home Care PCA in Franklin. Henry Bowler-Grains, candidate for the Senate District 21 this fall. He will represent all of St. Mary Parish if he is elected. Patterson Total Care Clinic with Miss Mary LeBlanc. Verdon's Agency with Carolyn Verdon. The Patterson Sonic, J.J. Clellis. The law firm of Ramsey, Skiles, Streva, and Bourgeois. And the city of Patterson. Good afternoon, everyone. This is KBZ Sports Director Seth Thomas. Courtside here in the Burton Coliseum, where Patterson is trying to do what Franklin did last night and move on into the state title game. But standing in their way is the number one seed in the bracket, the Port Allen Pelicans. They are the three-time Division III champion, or the 3A champion. They have won the championship in 22, 21, 20, and they were runner-up in 19. So the experience definitely on the side of Port Allen. Meanwhile, Patterson comes in 20-4. Port Allen 25-4. We told you Port Allen has those three championships. Patterson has one, and it was back in 1998 over in the Cajun Dome when they took home the championship title. This is the way Patterson got to this point in the bracket. They had a bye in the first round. Then it was 4-seed Patterson defeating number 13 Caldwell Parish 61-47. Number 4 Patterson then defeated number 5 Rayville, an exciting game, 58-53. Meanwhile, Port Allen, they beat Mansfield 62-52, and then they hammered number 8 Bill Platte 65-35. The other game in this bracket will be played right after this one. It will be number 3 Winfield, number 2 French Settlement doing battle. Patterson will be the visitors today because of the 4 seed. Port Allen is the 1 seed. They'll be the home team. They'll be in all white bottoms, white tops with the blue striping. PA on the pants with blue numbers. Meanwhile, Patterson, they have the black tops, the black jerseys with the red and white stripes, the P on the jersey, or the pants, I should say, and the numbers in white outlined in red. This is the Patterson roster for you. They'll be announced before the game, but we'll go ahead and give them to you now. Of course, the head coach is Warrell Spahn. Assistant coaches are Terrence Johnson, Mark Johnson, and Carlos Brooks. Meanwhile, number 23, Josiah Jennings. He is a senior. He's averaging 8 points a game. Number 3 is Kylan Brooks. He is a junior. He comes in averaging 12. Number 0 is Carlos Brooks, a sophomore. He averages 12 points a game. Kendall Francois, number 4, a senior. He comes in averaging 14. And Damon Davis, a junior, number 34. He averages 12 with 10 rebounds a game. Number 2 is Taj Tillman. He's a senior. He averages 6. The rest of the roster, number 14, is Kayron Ray. He is a sophomore. Kobe Marcel, number 13. He's a sophomore. Aiden Gowan, number 24, is a junior. Braden Clarkston, number 15, is a sophomore. Zakylan Taylor, number 11, is a freshman. And Jalen Young, number 22, also a freshman. The principal is Courtney Andrews. The athletic director is Chastity Toops. The Lumberjacks went through district perfect 8-0. As we told you, their total record 20-4. Meanwhile, Port Allen, 4 losses, all against higher-ranked teams. Well, if you're looking at what's some key factors in the game, I think Patterson's got to play tough defense. Obviously, they got to keep the score down. I think if Port Allen gets to 60, they win. Now, that's not to say they won't win if they get into the 50s, but if the game's up and down, That favors Port Allen. Patterson wants to do like Franklin did yesterday. Franklin was trailing 28-18 at half. They came out, and I mean, they made that second half ugly as they got in White Castle's face. They just dogged them all around the court. They were physical. Second half, they outscore White Castle by a score of 24-10, and they win it by 4. Franklin will go for the state championship against North Central in Division 4 non-select. That game right here in the Burton Coliseum on Friday at 4 o'clock. Should Patterson win, they'll advance to Saturday's final, 4 o'clock tip-off here in Burton. Looking across the way, good crowd from Patterson, the red and white on display, and they also have some behind us, but Lumberjack fans here to root on the Jacks, hopefully get them into the state championship. Now the teams will go to their benches. We'll have the starting lineup for you. As the Jacks will make their way to the bench. And we'll turn it over to the PA announcer. And already we see some different numbers than what we got. But let's see. No, it looks like they were right. Thought I saw a different number, but we're all set to go. Just waiting for the clock to get down to 0. Funny, we were talking to some of the Franklin players and the coaches yesterday after the game in the press conference. They were talking, you know, it's different shooting in this arena because of the background. I mean, usually a high school gym, the wall is not far behind the goal. Here, the wall is way behind it, so it looks like the goal is suspended up in the air. But the player said the main thing they had to get used to was how big the court is. This court is probably about 10 foot longer than a regulation high school court. Now, doesn't sound like much when you go up and down, and especially with the adrenaline flowing, you can get tired. So now we got the PA announcer, and we will announce the non-starters first.
As they battle the top-seeded Port Allen Pelicans with a record of 25-4. Today's winner will play for the state title at 4 p.m. on Saturday.
Our officials are from the Monroe Association.
First, the non-starters for the Patterson Lumberjacks. Number 34, Devin Davis. Number 2, Taj Tillman. Number 14, Kieron Ray.
Number 2 is Taj Tillman.
Number 13, Kobe Marcel.
14 is Kieron Ray. 13, Kobe Marcel. 24 is Aiden Gowan. 15, Braden Clarkston.
Number
11 is Kylan Taylor. And 22 is Jalen Young.
And now the non-starters for the Pelicans.
12 on the roster for Patterson. 11 for Port Allen.
Number 5, Mason Boston.
Number 5 is Mason Boston.
Number 12, Warren Bessie.
Number 12, Warren Bessie.
Number 13, Coy Ferguson. And number 20, Shamar Morgan.
And now the starters. First for Patterson.
He's a sophomore, number 0, Carlos Brooks. He's a junior, number 3, Keelan Brooks. And forward, He's a junior, number 34.
Number 3 is Kylan Brooks. Number 34 is Damon Davis.
Senior, number 4, Kendall Francois.
Number 4 is Kendall Francois.
And at forward, he's a senior, number 23.
And number 23, Josiah Jennings. And now we have the starters for Port Allen. Jennings and Davis, the presence inside for the Jacks. A little bit of a height advantage for the Pelicans, not a whole lot. 6'6", number 11 is Aries Lewis. Number 2 is Frank Samuel, senior. Isaiah Howard, 6'5". Number 3 is Josiah Fernandez, a junior. And number 1, Marquez Harrison. He is a junior. 3 seniors on Port Allen, 3 seniors on Patterson. Again, a lot of experience on that Port Allen team. They are the 3-time defending champ. And the Jacks, who relies a lot on that defense and that power inside game, will have to have it going today. Patterson will start left to right on your radio dial. Glad you be with us. Sit back and enjoy semifinal action. The Patterson Lumberjacks right here on the station where champions play, KBZE. Damon Davis will jump center against Aries Lewis. We're set to go. The ball is in the air, controlled by Port Allen. Fernandez with the ball. Over to Samuel. Back to Fernandez. Howard has it. Patterson in the zone defense. Here's McQuillan outside. Elliott McQuillan, number 1. Fernandez, they'll move it around this 2-3 zone, trying to find the open shot. Meanwhile, Lewis will work that baseline. A near steal by Brooks. Port Allen retains possession. Here's a drive by Howard. Kicks it over. No shot inside. There's a steal. That was Kendall Francois with the steal, and the Jacks go on offense for the first time. Here's Carlos Brooks on the outside. Dumps it inside to Damon Davis. Forcing his way in. Turns, loses the handle on the floor. Davis had it, but a whistle. They say jump ball, and it stays here with the Lumberjacks. They got the ball into Davis. He was in pretty good shape. He made a move, then he tried to make another one. Probably should have went right back up with the basketball, but they forced a tie-up. Long outlet stolen away by Port Allen. Breakaway for Howard, and he jams it home. Isaiah Howard jams home the first points. 2-0 Port Allen. Full court pressure, man-to-man. Here's number 3. That's Kylan Brooks. Almost lose the handle. Now does. And they get it back. Good hustle by the Lumberjacks to get it back. Carlos Brooks down the lane. His runner is up. No good. Rebound. Jennings. No good. There's a foul underneath. He'll shoot 2. Josiah Jennings with the rebound. Frank Samuel draw the personal. So Jennings will shoot a pair. 2-0 Port Allen. 6:23 to go here first quarter. And Jennings misses the first free throw. Jennings' second one is up. No good again. Rebounded by Howard. Now a little three-quarter court trap. Got to get it over, and they do. Samuel with the basketball over to Howard. In the corner, long shot by Lewis, no good. Rebound by Francois. Here comes Carlos Brooks. Out to Josiah Jennings. He'll get off to Kylan Brooks. Again, he loses the handle. Gets it to Davis. On the floor, Davis gets it back. Great hustle by the big fella. And he gets it back to Kylan Brooks, to Carlos Brooks. They'll reset the offense. Screen on the outside. He'll take a long three, and it's good. Kylan Brooks with a three-pointer, and it's 3-2 Patterson. Here's Fernandez. Ball knocked out of bounds. Right into our hands. And we get a little assist on that one. And now they'll put it back in play. Again, 2-3 zone for the Jacks. Long three on the way. No good. Howard misses. Jennings with the rebound. Jacks packing in that 2-3 zone. Darren Port Allen to shoot from the outside. Jennings down the lane. Tried to get it to Davis. Throw it away. Turnover. Ball goes back to the Pelicans. Again, we told you they like to pound it inside. Brooks made that three. Port Allen will work it around that zone. Howard left side. Now they'll swing it around. Fernandez has it. Now back out to McQuillan. Driving is Howard. They get it a good shot. Pass it up. And then the ball is tipped out of bounds by Carlos Brooks. They passed up a couple shots on the rotation. Finally, Brooks knocks it out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Pelicans. Howard down the lane. Kick out. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebounded by Francois. Here's Francois. Step back. Free ball. Good. Well, we said they like to get it inside. So far, they're doing it from deep. 2 3-pointers, and the Jacks up 6-2. In the lane, runner, no good. Pelicans get the rebound. McQuillan, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Carlos Brooks. Boy, the Pelicans looking a little nervous in the early going as they can't get one to go down. They had a dunk to start it, but that's it. Here's Davis on the outside. Got it to Kylan Brooks. He goes down the lane, puts it up and in. Boy, look like he might have got away with a push-off as he was closely guarded. But it goes down, and it's 8-2. Three ball on the way, no good. Frank Samuel misses, and Port Allen cannot buy one from distance. Damon Davis in the lane. He goes up, swatted away. Aries Lewis swats it away. It'll be Patterson's ball with 2:52 to go here in the first. They'll have it underneath their basket. First sub of the game. Taj Tillman will come in, and he'll replace Kylan Brooks. Here's the inbounds. It goes to Davis. Out to Jennings. Carlos Brooks takes a three, top of the key, no good. Tillman runs it down. It's the Jenkins who goes in. Jennings goes in, and they say he's blocking foul. He'll get 2 shots. Lewis tried to step in. He was late getting there. And once again, Jennings will go to the line to shoot 2. He missed 2 his last time out. First one, he gets that one to go. (9-2) Jacks. Second one, no good off the front iron. Rebound by Port Allen. Again, Port Allen working around. Now they'll drive it, cut off. Good defense by Davis. Cross-court pass. Samuel. And they say travel with it. And now Port Allen's going to pick up full court. They're going to try to change the tempo of this game, no doubt, with a trap. Long pass up the floor. And that's a foul. And that's the second on Lewis. And boy, that's the one player they can't afford to lose. And that's 2 fouls on the big fella here in the first quarter. 2 fouls on Lewis. And now Mason Boston will come in. Lewis will sit down with the 2 fouls. Well, if you're Patterson, you got everything you wanted so far here in the first quarter. You've been making outside shots, playing good defense, and you got 2 fouls on Lewis. Here's Davis. Holding it up, throws it way outside. That's going to be a backcourt violation. And once again, we get the ball. And that's 2 assists we get today. Bounced right into our lap here in the scores table inside the court. Port Allen has it back with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's the drive, kick out, and they say blocking foul. Carlos Brooks tried to draw the charge. First foul against Patterson. So Port Allen have it underneath the basket. Knocked out of bounds by Francois. So again, Port Allen will put it in play. Tell you what, not something you see every day. Port Allen's 5 players on the floor. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a shot by McQuillan, missed everything. Boy, and I tell you what, they are. Port Allen just having a rough first quarter. 9-2 with 1:49 to go. Brooks. Over to Colin Brooks, who's checked back in now. Here's Davis. Poked away. Up front, stolen by Port Allen. Down the lane. Here's the layup. Too strong. Rebound. Back up. No good, but foul underneath. That foul looks like that goes against Taj Tillman. That's his first. And now we got 2 free throws upcoming for McQuillan. Their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good, and that breaks a long scoring drought. They got a steal right at the beginning of the game and got the dunk. Now the next points come with 1:31 to go here in the first. Sia Jennings back on the floor. Davis will take a rake. He makes them both. So it's a 9-4 lead for Patterson. Again, the full court pressure. Here's Tillman. Tillman right to the basket, puts up the left-handed layup. No good, but he's fouled. And that goes against Boston. 14 foul against the Pelicans, and Tillman will go to the line. Patterson 1 of 4 from the stripe so far. Makes the first one. Taj's first points of the game. Second one is good. Davis will check back in. Carlos Brooks will sit down. 1:22 to go in the first. 11-4. The Lumberjacks in the lead. Trying to knock off the Port Allen Pelicans and advance to Saturday State Championship game. Here's a drive, a kick out. Back out top. Long three. No good again. Howard just can't get one to go. Patterson with the rebound. Kylan Brooks loses it in the backcourt, but gets it back. Now he hustles it up. Josiah Jennings inside. Davis goes up, no good, and he's fouled. That looks like that might be 2 on Boston. So it is. Boston came in to replace Lewis with 2 fouls. Now Boston has 2 fouls. And again, Davis going to the line, being aggressive, getting that ball underneath. This will be already the 8th free throws that Patterson has taken in this first quarter. First one is good. And right now, 4 of 7. Misses that one. So 4 of 8, shooting 50% from the line. Port Allen has it with 48 seconds. McQuillan, double team. Taken away by Tillman. Good defense by the Jacks. Davis underneath. Goes to the basket, up and under. No good. Rebound to Samuel for Port Allen. He's on the run. Samuel down the lane. Gets it a runner up, in, and a blocking call. Tillman looked like he was going to get set, but he was moving just a little bit. And Fernandez gets it to go, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. And Tillman now with 2 fouls. Let's see if that gets Port Allen kind of on track here. He'll have 1 free throw. And Carlos Brooks will check back in for Tillman, who'll sit down with the 2 fouls. Hernandez's free throw is in, so he completes the 3-point play. 12-7, 24 seconds left in the first. There's the ball in the front court to Carlos Brooks. He goes down the lane. His runner's up off the board, no good. Controlled by Howard. He comes the other way. Howard, layup, no good. Blocked by Kylan Brooks. Another long pass to Davis. Layup is good. Damon Davis gets the layup. Long shot at the buzzer by Port Allen, no good. And we played 1 quarter. It's Patterson 14, Port Allen 7. We'll take a timeout. This is Patterson basketball on KBZE. Special thanks to the city of Patterson, the Patterson Sonic, St. Mary Parish Assessor Jared Lohman, and State Representative Billy St. Blanc for helping sponsor our coverage of the Lumberjacks this afternoon. Are you ready to become a healthier you? Franklin Foundation Hospital, now Bayou Bend Health System, is reimagining healthcare and fitness with our new wellness center opening in the spring of 2023. This facility will offer many services, including a fitness center, an indoor track, swimming pools, therapy services, a healthy bistro, child care, and so much more. Call 337-907-6767 for more information. It's time for a scoring update. It's Patterson 14, Port Allen 7. This update has been brought to you by former state representative and longtime mayor of Franklin, Sam Jones, and former state senator Troy Brown, owner of Home Care PCA in Franklin. This fall, vote Robert Alland III for Senate District 21. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. Well, if you were just coming into the gym and I asked you which team, or if you saw the first quarter, I should say, and I'd say which team is the defending 3-time state champs, you would say it's the guys in black, as Patterson dominated that quarter. We're waiting on the stats, but Port Allen didn't shoot the basketball too good, so they're a much better team than that. But the problem they got is their leading scorer, their 6'6" centers on the bench, Aries Lewis, with 2 fouls. He will not start here. Meanwhile, Patterson will start Brooks, Francois, Tillman, and Davis. Carlos and Kylan Brooks on the court. Here's Howard. In the corner of Samuel, and he drops it out of bounds. Well, that's the way it's gone so far for the Pelicans. They would like to start this one all over. Only 7 points down, but Coach Spann got to love the paces with this one's going. Patterson breaks the press. Ball poked from behind Tillman and out of bounds. He'll stay with Patterson underneath that basket. They inbound to Davis. Out to Tillman. Over to Carlos Brooks. He stops, takes the three. Good. Carlos Brooks with a long three. There's a steal. Oh, and Port Allen gets it back. Down the lane. Howard goes to the basket, and he's fouled. He'll shoot two. That goes on number 3. That's Kylan Brooks, his first. Team foul, number 4. 17-7, biggest lead of the game for the Jacks. And now Howard will shoot two. Lewis set to check back in with those 2 fouls. And first free throw, no good. Lewis checks in for Boston. Isaiah Stewart, 1 of the 3 seniors, have one more free throw. This one rolls around, no good again. Francois gets another rebound. It's Carlos Brooks over to Francois. Out at midcourt. Throws it right side to Tillman. Dumps it inside to Davis. Davis spins on Lewis, puts it up, no good. Good defense by Lewis not to get a foul. But Davis gets it back, free throw line, jumper good. Well, Davis tried to get it down inside, couldn't get it to go. Instead, he steps back from 15 feet and buries it. 19-7. Port Allen with the basketball. And they lose the handle, and again, Damon Davis has it. And the Jacks head the other way. Kylan Brooks on the baseline, no good. And they say out of bounds, last touch by Port Allen. And Josiah Jennings will come back in. And Kylan Brooks goes out limping a little bit, might have twisted his ankle. Patterson shot 44% from the field in the first half. 66% from the three-point line. Here's the dump down to Davis. Fighting his way inside on Lewis. Good. Lewis just doesn't want to get the foul, but he got it. Tried to back off, but he went right into him, and that's his 3rd foul. And Boston will come back in for Lewis. He was only in for a minute. Patterson does a great job of recognizing Davis on Lewis, and boy, they got it down inside. And DeMond with a chance for a 3-point play. He has 7 in the game. Free throw no good. Rebound by Port Allen. Port Allen shot 15% in the first half. There's a shot, no good. Tip, no good. And this time Howard gets the tip to go. Timeout, Port Allen out to the basket. We'll take it with them. This is Lumberjack basketball on 105.9. 15, 20, 25, 30, and $40,000. These are a few of the settlements Ramsey, Skiles, and Streva and Bourgeois snatch for their clients. We value and appreciate everyone we work with, offering them one-on-one attention. Free consultations are available. Call today at 395-9247. Call Ramsey, Skiles, and Streva and Bourgeois at 395-9247. This fall, vote Henry Bowler-Grange, the senator for District 21. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. And Burden's Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of tonight's Lumberjack action in the top 28. Burden's Insurance Agency can handle all of your insurance needs. Call today at 399-3689 or 401-1184, or come check out our new expanded offices to serve you at 844 Marguerite Street in Morgan City, across from Tiger Stadium. Well, Patterson with the upper hand, 21-9, and they got Port Allen's leading scorer on the bench with 3 fouls. We told you they shot 15% from the field in the first half. They were 2 of 13, 0 of 7 from behind the arc. So a tough shooting start for Port Allen. Full court pressure. Here's Carlos Brooks. Works into the front court. Off to Josiah Jennings. In the corner goes to Kendall Francois. Francois bounces it off of the defender's foot, not out of bounds, so Patterson will keep it. 5:32 to go here in the second quarter. Patterson in the bonus the rest of the way for this half. Damon Davis inside, battles his way in, gets the basket, just too strong inside for Boston. And it's 23, and there's a drive to the basket by McQuillan. And that is Jennings that'll get the foul. A lot of contact down there. Now 5 fouls against the Jacks, so Port Allen will inbound it. They get it in McQuillan, step back 3 ball. Good. Elliott McQuillan gets the 3-point basket. And there's the ball knocked out of bounds by Port Allen, so it'll stay with the Jacks. 23-12. Patterson by 11. The biggest lead's been 14. Patterson will inbound it. Inbound goes to Kylan Brooks, and he walks with it. Looked like he was going to pass it. Port Allen ball. They throw it in the backcourt to Howard. One thing you know, Port Allen's not going to panic. With too much experience. McQuillan to the baseline, goes up, and there's another foul. And now you saw Port Allen, they were taking outside shots. Now they are taking it to the basket. And that's Davis gets the foul, so now both teams will be in the bonus. Meanwhile, McQuillan will shoot 2 here. Misses the first one. 5:03 to go. First half. Second free throw, this one's in. McQuillan has 6 in the game. It's a 10-point lead for Patterson. Jennings will take it up. McQuillan reaches in, steals it away. Not sure Jennings is the guy they want taking it up the court, but here's Howard. Outside McQuillan, top of the key, 3 ball, no good. Jennings with the rebound. Well, without Lewis in there, I'll tell you what, Patterson dominating inside, especially on the boards. Had a 12-7 advantage after the first quarter. Patterson with the inbound. Now they got Kylan Brooks to bring it up. Brooks down the lane, throws it up. And they said he walked before the shot, and I think that was a pretty good call. Down the lane, McQuillan gets the basket. And there's a 3 on the outside. Kendall Francois answers with a 3-pointer. There's a 3 from the top of the key, and Brooks fouls Howard. And he'll shoot 3. Kylan Brooks gets foul number 2. And now Howard will shoot 3 free throws. First free throw, no good. Second free throw is in. We'll have one more upcoming. Second free throw, third free throw is no good. So he makes 1 of 3. And it's 26-16. Carlos Brooks into the front court. 3:58 to go here in the half. Tillman from the outside with a 3 ball, no good. Rebound Port Allen. Trying to cut it under 10, no good. Rebound taken down by Howard. Kicks it outside. Samuel with a 3. No good. Howard putback is in. Howard's been active this quarter, and now the lead is 8. Stealing by Howard. Puts it up and in. Howard has 9 in the game. And timeout Patterson. They need to talk about it. As it's 26-20 all of a sudden. Port Allen was down by 14. A big score on the bench with 3 fouls, and now they are battling back. We'll take the timeout with them. Are you ready to become a healthier you? Franklin Foundation Hospital, now Bayou Bend Health System, is reimagining healthcare and fitness with our new wellness center opening in the spring of 2023. This facility will offer many services, including a fitness center, an indoor track, swimming pools, therapy services, a healthy bistro, child care, and so much more. Call 337-907-6767 for more information. Well, we told you Port Allen wouldn't panic. And here's the thing they did. Have not made an outside shot, really only 1 3-pointer. Instead, they have been taking it to the basket, and they have got back in this game. They trail by 6. Francois down the lane. Layup no good. Got it back, but they say foul against Patterson over the back, and that's DeMond Davis, and that's 2 on him. And now we're going to shoot free throws. So we'll come down the other way, and McQuillan will shoot the free throws. And now Taj Tillman will come in, and they'll get Davis out with the 2 fouls. Port Allen 5 of 10 from the line, misses that one, 5 for 11. So neither team shooting that well. A long pass up to Tillman. Layup no good. He was off balance, didn't get it to go. And Port Allen has it. 3 minutes to go here in the half. McQuillan down the lane. Runner no good. Howard back up, no good. Rebound by Tillman. Howard has come back and really taken over the game for Port Allen. Tillman in the lane, good. Straight to the basket for Taj Tillman. The lead back to 8. McQuillan gets a screen. He'll go down the lane. Tillman has it. They say jump ball, and the arrow is pointing to Patterson. Kylan Brooks comes back in for the Jacks. And number 13, that's Corey Ferguson comes in. There's a jump ball, a held ball after the missed shot. And now the arrow is pointing to Port Allen. 2:22 to go. Jacks had a 7-point lead at the end of the first quarter. And now Frank Samuel comes back in as Isaiah Fernandez gets a break. Coach Jackson trying to give some of his guys some rest, so they're going to have to play a lot of minutes. Howard out top. Over to Samuel, back to Howard, free throw line. Drives, step through, off the board, no good. Jennings with the rebound. There's a near steal, and off the hit, but they said that McQuillan was standing on the inline. He tried to throw it back off of the Lumberjack defender, but he was standing on the sideline when he did it. So here's the inbound to Francois. Down the lane, puts up the shot, no good, in and out. McQuillan with the rebound. He's heading the other way. Jumper in the lane, Howard had to go in and out. Tillman couldn't save it. Turnover, Patterson. 138, Patterson hanging on to that 8-point lead. As Fernandez comes back in, Ferguson goes out. Here comes McQuillan. Jacks now pick up man-to-man. McQuillan, top of the key, looking for a screen, gets it. He'll drive, kick it out. 3-ball, left side, no good. And that rebound goes out of bounds, and it'll be Patterson's basketball. And Fernandez tried the three-pointer, no good. Here's Kylan Brooks. Down the lane, but a foul out top before he got to the basket, and that goes against Fernandez. His first, and that'll be 1-1 for Brooks with 1:13 to go in the half. 28-20, Patterson on top. Brooks' free throw, the first one is good. We'll have one more. Second free throw, no good. Port Allen with the rebound. 9-point Lumberjack lead, 1:10 to go in the half. McQuillan out top. Right side to Howard. Howard pulls up, 3-ball on the way, no good, foul. Brooks got him again on a three-pointer, and that's 3 on Kylan Brooks. And again, Howard will go to the line to shoot 3. Same spot on the floor. Howard is only 1 of 5 from the line. Makes the first one. Patterson leaving Brooks in with the 3 fouls. With 59 seconds left. I don't know, I might keep him out of there and make sure he doesn't run into another foul. Second free throw, no good. They have one more. So Howard with one more upcoming. That one no good again. So Howard missed free throws and cost it. Has the ball on the floor, and Howard gets the steal from Carlos Brooks. Howard down the lane, left-handed layup in, and he's fouled. Howard goes to the basket. That's Tillman's third foul. Howard struggling from the line, but he gets the basket to go. It's 29-23, a chance to cut it to 5 with a free throw here. Tillman stays in the game, actually. Free throw short, no good. Josiah Jennings with the rebound. 6 free throws missed this quarter by Howard. There's a long 3, no good by Francois. Here comes Howard the other way. Howard loses the handle out of bounds, and he goes to Patterson. 31 seconds left. Full court pressure. Here's Kylan Brooks with it. Brooks down the lane. Runner up, no good, and there's a foul underneath and charge against Kylan Brooks. They kept him in, and that is number 4. Well, we said we might keep him out so he don't run into a foul. He did, and that is 4 fouls. And that'll get number 13 in the game, Kobe Marcel. 31 seconds left, or about 45 seconds left. He picked up that foul. We thought maybe they would take him out, but they left him out there, and now he has 4. 29-23, 15 seconds left. Clock running. Port Allen can hold it for the last shot. And there's a blocking foul as McQuillan was going to the basket. That'll be number 4, Francois. His first, but they're over the limit now. It'll be a 2-shot foul for McQuillan. That one's in. Well, Port Allen has missed 9 free throws, and they trail by 5. Of course, Patterson has missed 6. 5.5 left on the clock. 29-24, and McQuillan will have one more. He has 7 in the quarter. Howard has 8. Free throw good. Here's Francois. He'll have to throw it up from half court. Does. No good. Hit the front iron. And that'll do it. Patterson will take the lead into the halftime. They lead it 29-25. It's got the makings of a good one coming down the stretch. We'll turn it over to Mr. Howard Castay for our halftime. We'll be back with the first half totals and get you set for the second half of this Division III non-select semifinal game between Patterson and Port Allen, right here on the station where champions play, KBZE.
All right, Jacks fans, this has been a game, 29-25 at halftime. Jacks on top. We want to thank our sponsors for helping us bring today's game to you. And those sponsors are Verdon's Insurance Agency, a proud sponsor of tonight's Lumberjack action in the top 28. Verdon's Insurance Agency can handle all of your insurance needs. Call today at 399-3689 or 401-1184. Come check out our new expanded offices to serve you at 844 Marguerite Street in Morgan City, across from Tiger Stadium. That's Verdon's Insurance Agency. 15, 20, 25, 30, and $40,000. These are a few of the settlements Ramsey, Skiles, and Strieber and Bourgeois snatch for their clients. We value and appreciate everyone we work with, offering them one-on-one attention. Free consultations are available. Call today at 395-9247. Call Ramsey, Skiles, Strieber, and Bourgeois at 395-9247. This fall, be sure and vote Henry Beau-Lagrange, the senator, for District 21. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. Are you ready to become a healthier you? Franklin Foundation Hospital, now Bayou Bend Health System, is reimagining healthcare and fitness with our new wellness center opening in the spring of 2023. This facility will offer many services, including a fitness center, an indoor track, swimming pools, therapy services, a healthy bistro, child care, and so much more. Call 337-907-6767 for more information. this fall. Vote Robert Allen III for Senate District 21. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. We also want to thank the City of Patterson, Mayor Rodney Grogan, and the Patterson City Council for being our sponsor for today's game, as well as the Patterson Sonic, Mr. J.J. Kellis, St. Mary Parish Assessor Jared Lawman, and State Rep Vinnie St. Blanc. Test Action Clinic in Franklin reminds you that March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Get tested if you're between the ages of 45 to 74. Get a colonoscopy. And if you can't, the second best test is the Cologuard test, available at your local pharmacy. The best test, however, is the one that gets done. And if you don't have a primary care physician, we invite you to visit us by making your appointment today. Call 337-828-2550. And once again, we thank you for joining us for today's game. Be sure and check out our Facebook pages. We are taking photographs of the game as it goes down, and you'll be able to share those later on after the game is over. And again, we're going to read all of our sponsors who are helping us with today's game. Taco Bell, A.J. Doman Chevrolet, A.J. Doman Chrysler, Test Action Clinic of Franklin and Morgan City, Franklin Foundation Hospital, now known as the Bayou Bend Health System, St. Mary Parish Assessor Jared Lawman, State Representative Vinnie St. Blanc, former State Representative and longtime Mayor of Franklin Sam Jones. Vote Robert Allen III for Senate District 21 this fall. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. Former State Senator Troy Brown, owner of Home Care PCA in Franklin. Henry Beaulagrange, candidate for Senate District 21 this fall. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. Patterson Total Care Clinic with Miss Mary LeBlanc, Patterson's official doc. Burden's Insurance Agency with Carolyn Burden. The Patterson Sonic, the City of Patterson, and the law firm of Ramsey Skiles, Streba, and Bourgeois. And if you're just tuning into the game, the score is Patterson 29, Port Allen 25, and we are currently at halftime. And Patterson's got a great showing tonight. Lots of folks. Yeah. And now we'll go back to Mr. Seth Thomas.
We're back here at halftime. About to get the first half stats for you. Take a look at them. They should be tale of a couple different quarters, no doubt. There we go. Patterson has 6 players to score the game. Port Allen only 3. McQuillan has 10. Hernandez has 3. Howard has 12. Aries Lewis, their leading scorer, has not got a point. He's got 3 fouls. He sat almost the entire second quarter on the bench and a lot of the first quarter. So, well, he hadn't played a whole lot of minutes, and for them to be close, that tells you a little something about how good Port Allen really is and how Howard and McQuillan really stepped up their game to get it. So here's a look in the first half for Patterson. They shoot 43% from the field, 40% from 2 points, and 50% from beyond the arc. They were 4 of 8 from three-point land. They did turn it over 13 times. They had 3 steals, 24 rebounds. Jennings had 6 rebounds. Carlos Brooks had 5. So a lot of good things happened. Problem is, fouls really was the big story. 12 fouls in that first half. Kylan Brooks, starting guards, got 4. Taj Tillman off the bench has 3. Turnover to Port Allen. They only shot 27%. Behind the arc, they were 1 of 12, 8%. But again, as we told you, give them credit. They were struggling from behind the arc in the first quarter. They made the adjustment in the second quarter, started pounding it inside. They went to the line 13 times in the second quarter. Now, their shooting percentage, not very good. They're 8 of 17 from the free throw line, but they are getting to the basket and putting fouls on Patterson. Meanwhile, Jack's not much better. They're 5 of 11. They're 45%. For Port Allen, on the boards, it was Howard with 7 rebounds. They only turned it over 7 times, so they took care of the basketball, just couldn't get a shot to go down, and we'll see how they come out here to start the third. Patterson trying to do the same thing that Franklin did last night. The Hornets advanced to the state finals on Friday here at 4 o'clock as they'll take on North Central, the Division 4 non-select title. A win by the Jacks. That'll push them into Saturday's championship game at 4, where they would play the winner out of Winfield and French Settlement. Now, Winfield and Patterson would be interesting. Those 2 teams met in the football playoffs. Very physical, tough game. It was Patterson winning it. So that would be a rematch from earlier in the football season. But we got 16 minutes to go here to see who is going to advance to the finals. Patterson will start the second half with the basketball. I don't think you can start Kylan Brooks with those 4 fouls. We'll see. Lewis will be on the floor with the 3 fouls, and I know one of the things Coach Spann and his coaching staff will do is take it right at Lewis when he gets the chance. He had to back off a little bit. It'll be Tillman, Davis, Jennings, Carlos Brooks, and Kendall Francois on the floor for the Jacks. Starters on the floor for the Pelicans. Dump down inside to Tillman right away. He goes to the basket. Blocked away, but they say he walked with it. Took a couple of shuffle steps as he tried to pivot in the lane. Blocked away. Turnover goes to Port Allen. Down the lane quickly with a runner. No good. He'll shoot 2. That's McQuillan, and that's fouled on Tillman. And that's 4 on Taj Tillman. And McQuillan back at the line. Boy, McQuillan and Howard are just going to the basket. Free throw is good for McQuillan. He's had a good night at the line. He's 6 for 7. Here comes number 13. That's Kobe Marcel checking in for Taj Tillman. 29-26. One more free throw for McQuillan. Good again. And the lead's cut to 2. Closest Port Allen's been since midway through the first quarter. Man-to-man defense for the Pelicans. Francois spins in the lane, loses the handle. Heading the other way. That's Samuel inside. And off of the back, they say, of McQuillan. He lost the handle. The ball was hit, and it went off the back of McQuillan. Patterson will have it back. Here's Francois. Bringing it up. They look to trap him. And there's a pass stolen away. McQuillan again. McQuillan down the lane. He's hammered by Jennings. McQuillan is down. He'll get up. Jennings has 2 fouls. That was one of those old NBA plays where we wasn't going to let him get an easy layup. He's got to earn them from the stripe. And boy, he has been good from there, and he's been there a lot. 2 free throws can tie things up. First one is in. Eight of 9. He has 13 points. And 8 of 10 as he missed that one. 1-point game. Ball fought for on the floor. And it's Carlos Brooks coming out with the basketball. He pulls back for a 3. No good. Missed everything. There's a foul. Hustling down the floor was Davis, but boy, he runs over the back of Lewis. And that'll be his 3rd foul. Boy, Brooks forced that one from way back there. Didn't need to. And now the Pelicans have it down 1. 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. McQuillan outside, 3-pointer, no good. Again, just can't get that outside shot to go. Here comes Francois, 1-on-4. He'll pull it back out. Jennings gives it to Davis going to the hoop. Good pass. Layup is in by Davis. 31-28. Baseline runner for Howard. Good. Silky smooth jump shot. 31-30. Francois loses the handle. Stolen by Samuel. Back out to Howard. His layup is up and in. Howard puts it in, and Port Allen has the lead, 32-31. 6:10 to go in the 3rd. Carlos Brooks outside. Gets it off to Davis. Dump down inside. Jennings goes to the basket. Too strong. Puts it in. 33-32. Patterson back out in front. Howard crossover dribble. Baseline, same spot. No good. Ball into the hands of Carlos Brooks. Jennings again has it. Try to get it cross court. Stolen. McQuillan. Howard. McQuillan. Layup no good. Lewis is there. Back out to McQuillan. Dumps it inside to Lewis. Top of the key. 3-ball. No good. That was Fernandez. And again, here comes Marcel with it. And timeout by Patterson. End-to-end action. And again, Port Allen just can't get that 3-pointer to go. They keep trying them, but they can't get it to go. 5:10 to go. Patterson with 3 fouls here in the second half. We told you Kylan Brooks is on the bench with 4. Taj Tillman now has 4. Devon Davis has 3. Aries Lewis with those 3 fouls picked them all up in the first half. Lewis still without a point. Tell you what, if you tell Port Allen coach and fans that Aries Lewis wouldn't have a point in this game in the 3rd quarter and they'd be down 33-32, I don't think they would have believed you. Patterson with the basketball after the timeout. Up by 1 with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Here's Francois. Over in the corner goes to Davis. Inside to Jennings. His layup is in. Good pump fake. Got him off the feet. Put it in. Here's Howard. Kicks out McQuillan. 3. No good. Missed everything. Boston was able to get it. He missed it. fought for, controls it. Boston has it. He throws it off the legs of Marcel. But before he does, timeout for Port Allen. So they saved the possession. McQuillan missed it. They were 1 of 12, and they have missed 3 here. So they're probably 1 of 15 behind the arc. Just can't get one to go in. This fall, vote Henry Bowler-Grange, the senator for District 21. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. Also, Verdon's Insurance Agency, a proud sponsor of tonight's Lumberjacks action in the top 28. Verdon's Insurance Agency can handle all your insurance needs. Call today at 399-3689 or 401-1184. Or come check out our new expanded offices to serve you at 844 Marguerite Street in Morgan City, across from Tiger Stadium. Port Allen will put it in play underneath their own basket. Howard outside to Samuel. Air ball from 3. Quickly, Brooks has it. Out of bounds, and they say last touch by Port Allen. They're not just missing, they are just missing the basket. Talking about Port Allen from behind the arc. Jennings with a 3 from the top of the key. Good. My goodness, he was way out there. Jennings hits the 3. Patterson back out by 6. McQuillan down the lane. He bumped, fouled. Davis, number 4. A big decision now for Coach Spann. Does he keep Davis in? And McQuillan will shoot 2. No, Tillman will come back in with the 4 fouls. Now they'll talk to him first. First free throw by McQuillan is in. Tillman will come in. Davis will go out. 38-33, 4:10 to go in the third. McQuillan now with 14. 9 from the free throw line. Make it 10. 4-point lead. Patterson will trigger it. They get it into Francois. So if they go back to Jennings, he's got 7 in the quarter. Here's a ball tipped, controlled by Patterson. Inside, Jennings has it blocked away. And it's stolen back by Francois. His jumper up and in. Francois got the steal. His runner in the lane goes down, and it's 40-33. Howard gets by Brooks. Runner good. Isaiah Howard. Just keeps on battling back. 40-35. Francois out top. Reach in by McQuillan. Going for the steal. He had it, lost it, and now Tillman has it back. Francois into the front court. Dumps it down inside. Jennings loses the handle, but they say foul. Looked like he lost the handle, and that's going to be Lewis. That's number 4 on Lewis. First team foul, and that means Jennings will shoot 2, and Boston will come back in. Jennings 1 for 4 from the line in the ball game. That's 2-shot opportunity here. The first one's in. Boston checks back in. Second free throw is in. Jennings makes them both. 42-35. Jennings with 10. McQuillan top of the key. Over to Howard. 3-pointer. Again. Air ball. Saved by Howard. What hustle. Got his own miss. McQuillan lines up three, no good. Boston with the rebound. McQuillan in the lane, lose the handle. Back to Howard. Howard drives, runner up, no good. Rebound by Brooks, but they say fouled, and that'll go against Howard. Again, missed shots, and they are again shooting air balls from behind the arc. Here comes Francois. Dumps it to Jennings. He goes up, stolen away, tried to get the pass. It's stolen back by Carlos Brooks. His layup too strong. Jennings no good. And there's a rebound. It was Howard fouling Jennings. And it looks like Jennings will get two shots. Two fouls on Howard now. Patterson had two layups, missed them both. However, on Jennings' layup, Howard committed the foul, so Jennings will go back to the line for two shots. 2:23 to go in the third. It's 42-35, 7-point lead. The Patterson led by as many as 14. No good on the first one. We'll have one more. Second one is good. Jennings 1 of 2. Lead back to 8. McQuillan down the lane. Throws it up, no good, but he's fouled. Let's see who that's against. Every time somebody drives, there's a foul. That looks like that's going to go against Jennings. That's number 3 on Jennings. Nope, excuse me, that goes on Francois. Number 4, not Jennings. That's only 2 on Francois. And, of course, McQuillan back at the line. Makes the first one. Second free throw is in. They makes them both. 37-43. Jennings into the front court. He drives, kick out. Carlos Brooks, 3-ball on the way. Good. Carlos Brooks with a huge three-pointer right there. 46-37. Howard down the lane. Knocked away by Marcel. Good defense. Here comes Patterson the other way. Double team on the ground. Out of bounds. They say last touch. Going to Port Allen. Tillman dove on the ground. And he touched it last. 1:38 to go. Patterson up by 9. Here in the third quarter. McQuillan has it. Out top. Tries left side. Pulls up for the jumper on the baseline. No good. Rebound to Patterson. Francois comes out with it. He's into the front court, and there's a foul. That's McQuillan. That's his first. Team foul number 4. So Patterson inbounded on the side court. And that foul knocked out of bounds, and here comes Brooks. Jennings spinning in the lane. Basket is good. Josiah Jennings puts it in. 48-37. Howard inside. McQuillan. No good. Rebound to Tillman. 48 seconds left. The lead is 11. Patterson has got down in this quarter, but has fought back. Jennings doing most of the damage. Jennings has it. Drives. Reverse layup blocked away by Boston, but that'll be a foul, and it'll shoot 2. Third foul on Boston. 5th team foul. Jennings will go back to the line. He has 11 in the quarter. 12 in the game. 13 in the game. First free throw. No good. He'll have one more. Second free throw, no good, so he missed them both. 25 seconds. Quillen in the front court. Drives, Tillman bumps him. Tillman is fouled out. Tillman finishes with 4 points as he is fouled out of the game. And now it'll be free throws. No, I'm sorry. Underneath. Next foul for both teams, it'll be free throws. And number 11 checking in for the first time tonight. That is a Kylan Taylor, a freshman. So Taylor in the game. And Port Allen will throw it in underneath their own basket. Out to McQuillan. In the corner. Howard, 3. No good again. Just will not go down for the Pelicans. Carlos Brooks loses the handle. He goes for the steal from Boston. And Brooks finally runs it down, but he got it stolen back with 4 seconds. McQuillan, 3. At the buzzer, no good. And that'll do it. Patterson, 11-point lead as we go to quarter number 3. 8 minutes away from the state championship. We'll see if they can stay in the lead and pull it off as that quarter it was a 13-point quarter for Port Allen. $19 for Patterson. We'll wait for the stats and give them to you after, but this fall, vote Robert Alwad III for Senate District 21. If elected, he will represent all of St. Mary Parish. And remember, Verdon's Insurance Agency can handle all of your insurance needs. Call today at 399-3689 or 401-1184. Ramsey, Skiles, Striva, and Bourgeois. Free consultations are available. Call today at 395-9247. And Bowler Grange wants to be the next senator of District 21. He will serve all of St. Mary Parish. He looks for your vote. Port Allen will have it. Well, pretty easy. They have got to get back in this thing, and the way they've been shooting the outside. Here's Howard with a 3. No good again. Tipped away. Howard's got it. And Brooks ran into him. That's Carlos Brooks. He'll get the foul, so it'll be 1-1. Francois, Brooks, Marcel, Taylor, and Jennings on the floor. And so 1-1 opportunity here for Howard. Howard with 18 in the game, and he misses. And out of bounds, and they say last touch by Patterson. So Patterson knocks out of bounds, so Port Allen will have it. On the inbound, gets it out to McQuillan. Down the lane, McQuillan lays it in. 48-39. Here's Francois. And they double team him, and McQuillan will get the foul. That's his second. And now it's 1-1 for both teams. McQuillan with 2, Samuel with 1. 2 for Fernandez. Francois has not shot a free throw yet. Free throw is no good. So McQuillan down the lane. He's bumped. He throws it up. No good, but there's a foul. That's 11. That's Taylor gets the foul. And again, McQuillan will go to the line. He's 13 of 16. Makes that one. Excuse me, he was 12 of 16 before that free throw. Now 13 of 17. Second one in. He gives them both in the lead. Now 48-41. 7-point lead. Port Allen is 1 of 20. 5% behind the three-point line. Francois with a little scoop shot, no good. Rebound to Howard. He heads the other way. McQuillan on the layup, good. McQuillan gets the basket. 48-43. And timeout Patterson as they got it in the backcourt. 6:58 to go. Leads cut to 5. Port Allen just won't go away.
Raising Cane's is the official chicken of the LHSAA. Be sure to stop by one of their many locations while you travel to and from LHSAA Championship.
We'll keep it right here. We are in quarter number 4. The Test Action Clinic in Franklin reminds you that March is colorectal cancer awareness month. Get tested if you're between the ages of 45 to 74. Get a colonoscopy, and if you can't, the second best test is a Cologuard test available at your local pharmacy. The best test, however, is the one that gets done. If you don't have a primary care physician, we invite you to join us. Make your appointment today by calling 337-828-2550. Patterson ball after the timeout. They're underneath the Port Allen basket. Francois will throw it in. Gets it to Carlos Brooks. Brooks beats the double team. He's into the front court. Brooks goes down, and they say he's pushed. Let's see who is on. Number 3, Fernandez gets his third foul. That'll send Brooks to the line for 1-1. In the game, Patterson 8 of 17, 47% from the free throw line. First one no good. Rebound goes to Lewis, who's back in with the 4 fouls. Here's McQuillan. And he is going to the basket, and he's going to be fouled on his way, and that's going to be Francois. That's his third. 1-1 again for McQuillan. Guys, you need to foul somebody else. I tell you, he's 13 of 16, 14 of 17, and now Kylan Brooks back in, Damon Davis back in. Marcel and Taylor go down. Both of those players for the Jacks with 4 fouls. Brooks has sat the whole half. Davis went out early in the third quarter. Second free throw by McQuillan is good. 48-45. 3-point lead. Here's Francois. Down the lane. Goes up, blocked away. Lewis with the block. Here comes Howard. Knocked out of bounds by Carlos Brooks. 3-point lead for Patterson. 6:29 to go. They've had it to 14. They got down by 1, got it back to 11. And here's Port Allen making another run, the defending 3-time state champs. Out top is Fernandez. Over to Howard. In the corner, McQuillan will take the 3. No good. Howard skips, no good. Carlos Brooks comes out with it. Cross court. Josiah Jennings goes up, and there's a blocking call. That'll go against Samuel. Jennings going to the basket hard. He'll get 2 free throws. Port Allen now 1 of 21. I don't know. Never seen it. Shooting that bad and still be down by 3. Meanwhile, Jennings is 4 of 10 from the line. He'll shoot 2. Makes the first one. He has 14 in the game. Second one is good again. 2 big free throws, 50-45. Here's McQuillan. McQuillan down the lane. Left-handed layup won't go. Rebound goes to Francois. McQuillan had an easy one there and just didn't get it to go. Now Patterson can build back on that 5-point lead. Francois out top. Got to get rid of it. And there's a travel. It was getting close to a 5-second call. He wanted to get rid of it. It was covered, and then he held on to the ball. So the turnover goes to Port Allen with 5:39 to go. Down 5. McQuillan left side. Howard. Back to McQuillan. He drives. His runner's up, no good. Howard tips, no good. Big rebound underneath by Jennings. Here's Carlos Brooks. Josiah Jennings with it. Out behind on the left wing. He drives. Nice pass on the inside to Kylan Brooks, and it's good. Jennings with the assist. Brooks with the basket. 52-45. There's a steal by Carlos Brooks. And a steal back by Samuel. The drive. The layup too strong. Rebound. Lewis in the lane. Got it. First basket of the game for Aries Lewis. 52-47. Timeout. I think that was Port Allen using it. They do. And we'll take it with them. Timeout on the floor. Patterson 52, Port Allen 47. That scoring update been brought to you by the City of Patterson, the Patterson Sonic, St. Mary Parish Assessor Jared Lohman, and State Representative Vinny St. Blanc. Are you ready to become a healthier you? Franklin Foundation Hospital, now Bayou Bend Health System, is reimagining healthcare and fitness with our new wellness center opening in the spring of 2023. This facility will offer many services, including a fitness center, an indoor track, swimming pools, therapy services, a healthy bistro, child care, and so much more. Call 337-907-6767 for more information. We'd like to thank all our sponsors who has allowed us to bring you these games from the Burton Coliseum. 4:41 to go. Patterson up by 5 and with the basketball. For Patterson, Kylan Brooks, Lamont Davis with 4. Taj Tillman's already fouled out. Aries Lewis with 4 for Port Allen. The Jacks will inbound. They get it into Francois. Back over to Carlos Brooks. That ball stolen away. Tried to get it on the inside. Down the lane. Runner is good by Samuel. 52-49. 3-point lead. 4:15 to go in the game. Brooks with a long pass. Stolen by Lewis. To McQuillan. McQuillan is hit. Lose the handle. And Patterson has it going the other way. Jennings down the lane. Jennings has the ball knocked away, stolen by Howard. Good play by Howard. Spin move. Outside, McQuillan lines up the three. No good again. And DeMond Davis has it. Coach Spence has set it up, and they do. Chance to tie it, and they couldn't get it to go down. Here's Brooks. Screen on the outside. Dumps it into Davis. He fights in there. Lewis blocked it once. Goes back up. No good. They say foul, and that might be it for Lewis. It is. Aries Lewis gets the foul, and he will foul out of this one, and that'll get Boston back in. And that'll send DeMond Davis to the line to shoot two. Big free throws with 3:31 to go. All of them are big here. 2 shots for Davis. First one rolls out. Rolled around and came out. We have one more. Second free throw up. Short. No good. McQuillan with the rebound. 3-point Patterson lead. 3:30 to go. Here comes McQuillan. Outside. Looking to drive. Does. Loses the handle. Into the hand of Davis. Up ahead to Kylan Brooks. He goes in for the layup, and it's in. Kylan Brooks gets the layup. Quickly up ahead, McQuillan. Turnaround in the lane. Jumper no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by DeMond Davis. Carlos Brooks in the front court. He drives around Boston. Kicks it out to Francois. Loses the handle. Back inside. Davis goes up. No good, and he's fouled. Good work by DeMond Davis inside. That goes against Boston. That's 4 on him. Davis will go back to the line where he just missed 2. 2:46 to go. It's a 5-point lead for Patterson. And again, Port Allen just cannot put it in from the 3-point line. My goodness gracious. 1 of 23. Davis's first free throw is in. Big fella makes the first one. 55-49. He has 12 in the game. Second free throw short. Boston has it. 6-point lead for Patterson. Here's Howard. He'll take the three. Top of the key. No good. Well, they just cannot buy it. It has cost them maybe this game. Here's Brooks. Over to Francois. Back out top to Carlos Brooks. He's double teamed. Francois on the wing. He'll pull the trigger for 3. No good. Rebound. Jennings goes up, knocked away from him, out of bounds. Patterson's ball underneath the basket, 2:16 to go. 55-49. I told you, I thought Port Allen had to get to 60 for a chance to win. Patterson has kept it under that. And Davis tried to dump it inside to Jennings, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover. Well, that's a tough break with 2:13 to go. Didn't even get a look at the basket. Here comes McQuillan. Drives down the lane. Foul. No, they say off the leg of Davis. So he might have had a technical foul. Technical foul on the bench of Port Allen. So a technical foul assessed to the coach of Port Allen. And now Patterson will shoot free throws. 2:06 to go. Jennings will shoot them. Boy, that's... You had the ball underneath your basket. Down by 6. You could have cut it with a 3. Instead, now you give Patterson 2 shots and the basketball. That's a huge, huge turn of events for the Jacks. Jennings knocks down the first one. 56-49. Second one is good again. Jennings makes them both. 8-point lead in Patterson basketball. Here's Brooks. Kylan Brooks has it. Back out to Carlos Brooks. They'll run some clock. They'll spread it out. Jennings 3 from the left side. Well, so much for running the clock as Jennings went for the 3. And they say out of bounds. Last touch by Patterson. Wow, they could have probably ran off some more time. Here's Howard up to McQuillan. McQuillan spins down the lane. Draws the contact. No good. Howard goes up. And it looks like he got fouled, so let's see who's it on. That is Francois, so that's going to be 4 on Francois. 2 shots for Howard. Thing is, if you're Patterson, you don't want to let them score with the clock stopped. Want that clock to move with 1:45 to go. Howard makes the first one. 57-50. They hadn't moved the clock, the score on the board yet. Second one rolls down. They got 57-50. That's what we'll. Now they got 51. 6-point lead. Minute 35 to go. Carlos Brooks down the lane. His runner is up. No good. Why are you shooting? Not sure. Clock is your friend right now. McQuillan down the lane. Layup. No good. He was fouled. Well, if that goes down, you got a chance to cut it in half to 3. Let's see. I think that is. That's Kylan Brooks, and he is fouled out. He fouls out with 7 points, and Marcel will come back in. And McQuillan will be at the line for 2. 2 makes, and he cuts it to 4 with 1:27 to go. McQuillan hits that one. He is in a free throw making machine so far. 5-point lead, 1:27. Both teams in the double bonus will be shooting 2. Patterson has the possession arrow. He hits them both. 53-57. Beside Jennings in the front court over to Francois. Francois picks it up, throws it inside to Marcel on the floor. Stolen away. Here comes Howard the other way. Howard down the lane. Layoff is in off the backboard. Howard gets it to go. 2-point lead with 1:03 to go. Brooks up to Jennings. Jennings on the drive. Layup no good, but he's fouled. It goes against Howard. That's number 3. So Jennings will go to the line for 2 big free throws right here with 54 seconds left. The lead is 2. Patterson looked like they had this thing maybe salted away. Jennings, 4 for 4 in the quarter from the line. First free throw in. Calmly stepped in and knocked that down. Lead back to 3. Jennings has 18. Second one, no good. Missed that one. 3-point lead with 50 seconds. McQuillan down the lane. Ball knocked out of his hands, but they say foul on Brooks as he was holding him. Carlos Brooks gets the foul. 3 on him. And that puts McQuillan at the line to shoot 2. And he can cut it to a 1-point lead with 48 seconds left. Free throw is in. 58-56. Patterson by 2. Second one is in. Makes them both. Timeout, Port Allen. They'll take a full timeout. We'll keep it right here. 58-57. 48 seconds left. Both teams in a double bonus. Possession arrow favors Patterson. Now, if you're Port Allen, if you're looking for somebody to foul, Damon Davis. He's 2 for 7. Kendall Francois is 0 for 2. No one else has shot free throws except Jenkins, and I think you don't want to foul Jennings. He's got 9 makes. He's 9 of 15, so we'll see if they play defense. Patterson has really struggled when they try to keep the ball away and not try to set their offense. We'll see if they try to go into an offensive set. Even with a 2-point shot, though, Port Allen has a chance, still a 1-possession game. However, as we mentioned, they are about 1 for 25 from behind the 3-point line. Patterson basketball. Underneath the basket. Jennings will throw it in. He gets it into Davis. Knocked out of his hands, but they say foul, and I think that's not a bad foul. It goes against Fernandez. Now that's his 4th. Now Davis will go to the line, the junior, for 2 clutch free throws. It's a 1-point game. He makes them both a 3-point game with 45 seconds left. Davis, first free throw, rolls in, hit every part of the rim and rolled down. 2-point lead. One more. This one's up and in. Davis knocks down 2 big free throws. 3-point lead with 45 seconds left. Howard over to McQuillan. Looking for a screen. He gets it. Kicks it out. Down the lane, Fernandez. Back to McQuillan. Out top to Howard. He drives. He goes up. In and he's fouled. Blocking foul. Called against Jennings. Thought he had position. It was bang, bang, but they give the foul to Jennings. And now, 33 seconds left. Howard will be there with a chance to tie it up. Howard with 1 shot. Free throw is up and in. Howard ties it up with 33 seconds left. Here comes Carlos Brooks. Timeout. Well, pointing at the clock for some reason. I don't know if they. let's say they put it back to 33 seconds and restart it. Yep, they'll put it back to 33 and they'll take it back. I don't think it started right when they inbounded it. So now. Here's the inbound. It goes to Davis. Back to Brooks. Carlos Brooks into the front court. 25 seconds. Ultimately, Patterson would love to have the last shot. Either win it or go to overtime. Francois, 20 seconds. Holds it out top. Picked up by McQuillan. 12 seconds. Francois on a drive. Francois. There's a timeout called by Patterson with 5 seconds. Patterson uses the timeout with 5 seconds left. They're saying that one of the assistants called a timeout. The coach for Port Allen is saying well, let's see. They're discussing this with the Patterson coaches. There was a timeout called. It looked like it was someone sitting on the bench, not Coach Spann who was standing up. That's what Port Allen's saying. But either way, it's a full timeout, so some confusion right there. Patterson will have it 5 seconds. You got to figure they can either win it or send it to overtime. Even a steal by Port Allen, not sure they'll have time to go down and get any type of shot. Free throw is 2 fouls, so any foul will be a 2-shot foul. Each team with 1 timeout left. Marcel, Francois, Carlos Brooks, Jennings, and Davis on the floor for the Jacks. They'll have it side court around the 5-second line, close to their bench. They'll have time to get it in. Let's see. And now timeout, Port Allen. They saw the set, so they want to talk about what we're going to do as they use a timeout, 30-second timeout. 5 seconds remaining, 60 apiece. Patterson with the basketball. They'll have it out at the 5-second line on their side of half court. You can get it, you can drive, you can dish it. I think you want to get the ball to either Francois Brooks, let them drive the lane, make the defense come to it, and they can kick it off to Jennings preferably, but Davis if he's underneath. You don't want to settle for a long jumper here if you can help it. 5 seconds, here we go. Brooks on the inbounds. This is the Jennings, dumps it inside, stolen by Howard. Up the floor, long half-court shot, no good. That was on line, a half-court shot, no good, and we're headed to overtime, 60 apiece. This is what happened on the inbounds. Jennings looped around Davis. He got a screen. They threw it to Jennings at around the free throw line. He turned, tried to throw it underneath to Davis. Howard was there to knock it away. He got the steal, threw it up to Samuel, who was at half court. He let it fly, and from where we were right behind him. It was on line, but a little short. So we are headed to overtime. 12 points for Patterson in that fourth quarter. Meanwhile, $23 points for Port Allen. Aries Lewis, the big center, is fouled out for Port Allen. Looking at the rest of the fouls, Justin Fernandez has 3. Fernandez has 4. Howard has 3. McQuillan has 2. Meanwhile for Patterson, Josiah Jennings has 4. Kylan Brooks has already fouled out. Kendall Francois with 4. Davis with 4. Tillman is fouled out. We'll jump center here as we got 4 minutes of bonus basketball to see who's going to go to the non-select Division II state championship. Division III state championship. Davis will jump it against Howard. Up in the air, controlled by Patterson. Davis sprained his ankle. He got up gingerly, but he's running it off. Here's Francois. Outside. Jennings will just hold it. Port Allen is sitting back in a 2-3 zone. They hadn't been in a zone all night, so they throw something different at the Jacks. Marcel, Carlos Brooks, Davis, and Jennings in. Here's Davis in the corner, double team. Dumps it down inside to Jennings. His layup is in. Great pass. Jennings gets the basket. 62-60. Lumberjacks score first. Here's McQuillan outside. Over to Howard, back to McQuillan. Looking for a screen out top. Spins down the lane, puts it up, no good. Got his own board, up, no good. Rebound. Got bodies everywhere. And it looked like somebody's hurt. That might be Davis, who went down hard. McQuillan also went down. Davis gets up. Just a battle underneath. And let's see who got the basketball. I think they say Port Allen must have kept it. As they did, as the ball went out of bounds. Oh. And now, no. It'll be Port Allen's ball. Out top. Long three on the way by Samuel. No good. Rebound. They say out of bounds. Last touch by Patterson. Port Allen, 1 of 25. From behind the arc is Patterson's ball with a 2-point lead. 2:43 to go. Francois down the lane, dumps it off to Davis, who goes up and in. Damon Davis gets the basket. 4-point lead for Patterson. Howard goes around Francois, drives up and under, good. Nice move by Howard. Cuts the lead to 2. Here's Francois up ahead. Francois, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good. Tipped around. Francois runs it down. Francois in the corner. He drives over to Marcel. Marcel goes up off the board, no good. Davis got the rebound. Up, no good, and he's fouled. That goes against Boston, and that's number 5 on Boston. He is fouled out. That's going to get number 13, Coy Ferguson, back in for Port Allen. Free throws for Davis. First one, no good. Boy, he hit 2 big ones at the end of regulation, but missed that one. 2-point lead, 2 minutes exactly to go in the ball in overtime. Second one rolls in, got that one to go. 3-point lead. McQuillan, top of the key. Jackson, a 1-3-1 zone. McQuillan, top of the key, no good. Rebound, Marcel with a big rebound. Stolen away by Howard. Goes up, misses it. Howard back up, and he's fouled. Howard just relentless. And that foul. And that looks like Francois, and he's fouled out. He fouls out with 8 points. So Francois will go to the bench. Taylor will come, no, excuse me, number 14. That's Kieran Ray will come in for the first time. So Ray in the game. Howard will shoot 2. Trying to cut the lead to 1 with 1:46. Makes the first one. I mean, the free throw advantage is unbelievable. However, like we said, they missed 1 of 26. Only made 1 out of 26 three-pointers. Second one rolls in. He gets them both. 65-64. 1:45. Here's Brooks. Into the front court. Dumps it down inside. And that's good. How about that? Kieran Ray off the bench. Gets the ball under the basket and puts it in. Going the other way. Knocked out of bounds. Boy, Brooks finds Ray. He gets a little shot under the basket to go, and it's 67-64. Howard will throw it in. Gets it into McQuillan. McQuillan drives by Marcel. He goes up. No good. Tipped up. Howard had it, lost it. Controlled by Carlos Brooks. Up to Ray. Knocked out of bounds. Howard going for the ball. Right into the press table, but he's up. 1:12 to go, 3-point lead. Here's the pass. And they say out of bounds. Last touch by Fernandez. Brooks tried to get the long pass cross court. Almost got it stolen. 1:10 to go. Pass to Marcel, back to Brooks. Gets it over to Marcel. Marcel in the corner, stolen away. On the floor. Out with it is Howard. Howard goes down the lane, puts it up, no basket, foul on the floor. And that goes on Carlos Brooks, and that's 4 on him. So a 2-shot opportunity for Howard to cut it back to a 1-point lead with 55 seconds. Patterson, turnovers on that press, is eating them up here in the second half. Port Allen just keeps on battling. First free throw, good. 67-65. Second one rolls around, no good. Patterson gets the rebound. Brooks in the backcourt, double team, and it's stolen away, but they say a timeout was called by Patterson before the steal. Patterson gets the timeout. They had it stolen. 50 seconds left. Patterson again with all kind of trouble against that press. 67-65, 50 seconds left. 2-point lead for Patterson. It'll be Patterson's basketball. Again, now the possession arrows favoring the Pelicans. 2-shot foul on every foul. And each team with one timeout remaining. Coach Spann was going to double check that. So Patterson will inbound. Carlos Brooks will throw it in. Inbound goes to Davis. Davis has it. Want to get it out of his hands. Up ahead to Marcel. He gets it to the front court. Goes behind the back. Marcel throws it away, but Brooks runs it down with 35 seconds left. Well, I thought Port Allen would foul somebody out top, but didn't. Brooks down the lane, kicks it. Davis goes up. In! Davis gets the layup. 69-65, 24 seconds. McQuillan on the drive. He goes up, no good. Rebound, Patterson. Still on the floor. Let's see, call. They have a jump ball. They do. It is Port Allen's ball. 14 seconds left. 69-65. Port Allen down by 4 with 14 seconds. They're going to have to get a three-pointer up here or a two and then hope they get a foul. Here's in. They do get it in. Samuel on the three. Good. Finally make one. They get a timeout. Oh, my goodness. 1 for 26, and then they get one to go. How about that? Is that not unbelievable? 10 seconds left. 69-68. Patterson by 1. Port Allen's got to foul. They were 1 of 26. Port Allen was from behind the three-point line. 1 of 26, and they make one. 2 of 27. They cut the lead to 1 with 10 seconds left. So if you're Port Allen, what you try to do is you want to try to steal the inbounds. If you don't, you make a quick foul. If you're Patterson, you want to make sure you get the ball in. Patterson has a timeout left. Port Allen doesn't. Possession error now favors Patterson. Let's see what they draw up here. So Patterson has had trouble getting that ball up the court. With 10.5, I mean, you almost don't have to worry about getting it across in 10 seconds. You got Jennings and Davis back to get the ball. Well, I'll foul one of them if I have to, preferably Davis. Brooks will throw it in. Brooks looking to throw it in. Throws it over to Marcel, and they foul him. Kobe Marcel gets fouled, and he'll shoot 2 huge free throws with 8.7 seconds left. Well, you saw what Port Allen did. They just left him uncovered, hoping they'd get the ball to him. They did. They quickly fouled him. So Marcel will step to the line. Patterson up by 1. He gets 2 free throws. Marcel, first free throw. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Big shot by Kobe Marcel. We have one more. This is a big one, because with this one, all they can do with a three-pointer is tie. This one's up. No good. Rebound by Davis, but they said he's over the back. Davis is fouled out. He went over the back, and McQuillan will go down and shoot 2 free throws to tie it up. What you couldn't do right there is go over the back, and he did. And now Davis has 5 fouls. And Davis will go out. Patterson will have to come up with a replacement. It looks like number 11 is a Kylan Taylor. But here comes McQuillan for 2 free throws. He has been unbelievable at the free throw line. 19 of 22. He makes them both. We tied with 7 seconds left. Don't matter about the last 19 he made. It counts for these two right here. Patterson now. 4 players fouled out. McQuillan makes the first one. Here's the big one here. He has 29 points. Howard has 30. Second one in. He makes them both. Here's Marcel with it. Over to Brooks. Brooks into the front court. 5-4. He'll take a long three. Top of the key. No good. Rebound. And we go into double overtime. Double overtime. And I tell you what, I got a stat for you. An unbelievable stat. You look up at the scoreboard. Port Allen has 70 points. McQuillan has 30. Howard has 30. They have 60. Everybody else has 10. So it has been a two-man wrecking crew, no doubt. But how about Frank Samuel, a three-pointer, when they're 1 of 26. He gets one to go, a huge three, and then Davis fouls out over the back. Now here's the problem for Patterson. 4 minutes to go. You don't have Kylan Brooks. You don't have Kendall Francois, Damon Davis, Taj Tillman. Josiah Jennings has 4 fouls. Carlos Brooks has 4 fouls. You getting down to cases. Fernandez with 4. Boston and Lewis has fouled out. Unbelievable. Port Allen, tell you what, the champ just won't go down. Patterson looked like they had him knocked out 3 or 4 times in this game, and they keep answering the bell time after time. And we got 4 minutes now to decide it. Double overtime. Tap controlled by Port Allen. And they'll hold it out. And they'll just hold it out, and I think Patterson will gladly let them hold it out. They're in foul trouble. And Port Allen now, they'll just hold it. They're trying to make Patterson come out of that zone defense. You got Marcel. You got Ray, Brooks, Taylor, Jennings. The 3 on the floor. And now Port Allen will just move players around. They let 45 seconds come off the clock. They'll take it. It looks like they say, look, we'll take it all the way down to the end of the game if we got to. Patterson says, we'll give you the last shot. I'm not sure. 1 minute has gone. And now Patterson said, let's go get them. Nope, they'll stay back. It looked like they were saying, come up a little bit. Howard went over there, had a discussion with the coach. We're down to 2:35. Port Allen won the tip. They got it past half court, and they have been holding the ball at half court since then. I think they just want to take the last shot if Patterson will let them. Patterson says, I'll be happy to do that. They just feel like with Howard and McQuillan, they have a chance. Down to 2:10. Now we go under 2 minutes. So Port Allen has held the ball for 2 minutes. Patterson fans on their feet. Port Allen fans on their feet. We're in double overtime. We're tied at 70. Port Allen 2 of 28 from the three-point line. We told you a big one. Also, they're 30 of 42 from the free throw line. Patterson 18 of 35, 6 of 14 from behind the arc. We're down to 125, and Patterson has not come out of that zone. They have stayed back, and Port Allen has had McQuillan hold the ball on his hip for now 3 minutes. We go under a minute to play. The young Patterson defense staying back, 45 seconds. Now they come. They get the ball to Howard. They still want to hold it for one. Back to McQuillan, 35 seconds. Brooks comes double team, back to Howard. They'll go back to their defense position. McQuillan has it. Here come the double team. Out to Howard. Here comes the defense now with 23 seconds. Howard has it, half court. He's double teamed. Inside, Howard down the lane. He goes up, puts it up and in. Howard gets it to go. Port Allen by 2 with 10 seconds. Long pass. Here's Taylor. Timeout Patterson. They were coming down the floor. Timeout Patterson with 5.5. Port Allen up 72-70. Howard milked it down. He went to the basket, threw up a shot. Jennings came, contested it. It went down, and now Port Allen with a 2-point lead. Now Patterson needs a basket to tie it and maybe send this thing to a third overtime. 5.5. Carlos Brooks over there getting stretched out with cramps. He was coming down the floor and he had cramps. Now Patterson talking about it. They'll have the ball. We'll see where it's at. Right now the official is holding it on the end line underneath the Patterson basket, not by the basket, a little further out. And they say it'll be out of bounds on the side court near the end line, so they'll have it out of bounds. It looks like Jennings will throw it in with 5.5. Who's going to get the ball to take the last shot? You'd think it'd be Brooks. Here's Jennings. Throws it in. Stolen away by Port Allen, but they said he was on the line. Port Allen had the steal, but they said he was standing on the line. 4.3. And now Brooks will throw it in. Looked like they're going to probably try to get it down inside to Jennings. In the corner, Taylor throws it down to Jennings. His layup in. Jennings puts it in. And we're headed to third overtime. Jennings gets a nice pass from Taylor. You had to know they were trying to get it to the big fella. But what a pass by Zykylan Taylor down to Jennings. And we're going to 3 overtimes. I don't have any more room on my scorebook. Port Allen elected to hold the ball for the whole 4 minutes of overtime. Patterson pressed him with about 20 seconds left. Howard went to the basket, made it. Patterson comes down. Port Allen looked like they had to steal, but they were standing on the sideline. Patterson got another opportunity. They inbounded to Zykylan Taylor. He turned, hit Jennings on the bottom block. He turned around, put it in. Port Allen didn't want to foul. He ties it up, and now we're going to overtime number 3. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if Port Allen would do the same thing now. Patterson is down 3 starters. They only have 2 starters left, and Brooks is over there. He got cramps, and he is just trying to get back in the game when you got Howard and McQuillan, who have 32 and 30 points respectively. I got to believe you want to play it out. We'll see if they change strategies if they get the tip. Howard against Jennings. The tip goes to Howard. Port Allen has it. Let's see. And they'll hold it out. McQuillan has it. Same spot. He has wore that spot out last overtime. Patterson says, let's do it again. Last time they held it for 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And Port Allen holds it, and now it's 3:22 clock running in the third overtime. Now Howard and McQuillan play a little pitch and catch. They're trying to bait Patterson into coming out. Patterson don't want no part of it, and if I'm them, I don't really blame them. I believe most of the offensive firepower on the floor right now is in favor of Port Allen. They got guys out there, 2 guys that have scored 62 points. Meanwhile, if you look at Patterson, Jennings has 22, Brooks has 9. Roy has 2, Marcel has 1. So between 3 guys out there, you got 3 points. Well, we go to 2:40, clock running. Same strategy by Port Allen. I understand what they're doing. Patterson has the other 2 starters with 4 fouls. I think if you play it out, you got a shot. That gives a chance to look at the stat sheet again. Patterson is shooting 47% from the field. Port Allen 27%. Still 2 of 28 behind the arc. Was keeping Port Allen in the game. They're 30 of 24 from the free throw line. 150, and now Patterson comes out a little bit. McQuillan with the ball. Now he's closely guarded. Back over to Howard. Brooks picks him up. He's ready to play now. Here's Howard. Holding it out. Now he gets the double team. Ball tipped, almost stolen. Jennings had his finger on it. Here's McQuillan with 1:20 to go in the third overtime. Over to Howard. Coming with the double team. Over to Ferguson. Back to Howard. 1:12. Ferguson. Gets it back to Samuel. To McQuillan. 1 minute to go. McQuillan down the lane. Over to Howard, who drives. Layup, no good. McQuillan had it. Let's see, out of bounds. They say last touch by Patterson. McQuillan goes down hard. Howard had a layup. He didn't get it to go. McQuillan says his right elbow is what he hit. So he gets up. Like he's going to be all right. 54 seconds left. It looked like exact same play Howard had for the layup, but this one he missed. But Jennings going for the rebound, knocked it out of bounds. So Howard will inbound it underneath the basket, and Patterson wants a timeout. Patterson will talk about their strategy. We'll keep it right here. 54.5 left in the third overtime. First overtime, back and forth. Second overtime, Port Allen held the ball for 3 minutes and 40 seconds. They scored a basket. Patterson came down and tied it up with 3 seconds left. This overtime, Port Allen held it for 3 minutes, then went to the basket and got it knocked out of bounds. So they have it under the basket, 54.5. Possession arrow says, and it's true, it's going to Patterson, so the Jacks will have it. Both teams will shoot 2 free throws. Again, 4 players have fouled out for Patterson, 2 for Port Allen. You have Zakylan Taylor, a freshman. Colby Marcel, a sophomore. Kayron Ray, a sophomore. All these guys in the game, along with Carlos Brooks, a sophomore, and Josiah Jennings, a senior. They inbound it. McQuillan, layup is good. He got by the defense and put it in. McQuillan gets it to go. Port Allen up by 2, 45 seconds left. Here comes Brooks into the front court. Jennings calling for the ball. He gets it over to Marcel. In the corner to Taylor. Taylor spots up for a three. No good. Rebound McQuillan. And there's a foul by Ray. Taylor stepped up and took a big three right there. And I'm going to tell you what, it rattled around the rim. Almost went down for the young man. And now McQuillan will go to the line, where he is 21 of 24 in the game from the stripe. Port Allen up 2, 29 seconds. He makes the first one. 22 out of 25 from the line. For McQuillan, he has 33 points. Howard has 32. They have 65 of the 75. He makes the second one. Now it's a 4-point lead with 29 seconds left, and Port Allen calls timeout. Well, we told you, the heart of a champion. Port Allen is a 3-time defending state champ. They won it in 22, 21, and 20. They were runner-up at 19. So this group, the two seniors, McQuillan and Samuel and Howard, those guys have been here 4 times or 3 times. This is their 4th time here. So a lot of experience, and they have shown it. They were down by 14 at one time in the first half. They got down, they came back, took the lead in the third quarter by 2. Then went down 11 in the third quarter. They were down by 7 with 2.5 minutes to go in regulation. They fought back, and they're doing all this. And again, I just cannot. They have a 4-point lead with 29 seconds left, and they are 2 of 28 from the 3-point line. Patterson will have it underneath Port Allen's basket. They got to get down. You don't need to force a 3 with 29 seconds. Get a shot going to the basket. Maybe get Jennings into Brooks. Brooks goes down, gets back up. Brooks over to Marcel. He falls down, and he got tripped. And he kind of just fell, and it wasn't really a trip, but Samuel got his legs tied up. And now Marcel will go for the line, shoot 2. He was 1 of 2 at the end of the second overtime. Excuse me, at the end of the first overtime. 2 big ones here, 18 seconds left. First one good. Marcel now with 2 in the game. Second one short, no good. Rebound to Howard. Howard, 15 seconds. Gets it out top to McQuillan. They're going to have to foul him, and Jennings reaches in, fouling, and Jennings has fouled out. And McQuillan will go to the line with 9 seconds left. Excuse me, 4 fouls on Jennings. I had 5. That was his 5th, but he's got 4. So McQuillan can nail it down with 2 shots here with 9 seconds left. 76-73. First one is good. He has been money. It's a free throw contest, and Elliott McQuillan is winning it. No doubt about it. Second free throw. No good. McQuillan actually missed one. 77-73. 6 seconds. Brooks, a long 3 ball. Backboard, no good. Jennings got the rebound, put it up and in. Timeout. Patterson with 1.6 left. 75-74. Port Allen really has to just get the ball in bounds. McQuillan actually missed one. and it kept it a 2-point game. So the Jacks can maybe get a steal or get a charging call. They might get the ball back. So Fort Allen talking about it. Patterson talking about it. 1.6 seconds left. Jennings has 24 for Patterson. Davis fouled out with 19. Francois had 8. Kylan Brooks had 7. Taj Tillman had 4. You know, if you're Port Allen, you want to get it in, but you don't want to make a steal right by your basket. You want to try to maybe get something going down the court, and even if you don't get it, at least 1.6 seconds, they'd have to throw it in from half court. Let's see, he can run the baseline since it's a made shot. Here's Howard. Gets it into McQuillan. And boy, they fouling. Let's see, did they foul him? No. No, they say the foul happened before. The officials are talking about it. And they say the ball game is over. Could have been a pushing foul, but only about 5 seconds left. And Port Allen does the unthinkable. They come back and they knock off Patterson in triple overtime, 77-75. What a game. You won't have anything better. What a valiant effort by the Lumberjacks as they battle all the way. Final game for Kylan Brooks, for Josiah Jennings, Kendall Francois, and Taj Tillman. That'll wrap up our coverage. Join us. Franklin High takes on North Central for the state championship. Patterson falls in triple overtime to Port Allen. Thank our sponsors. DJ Kidd for Howard Cassidy. This is Seth Thomas. Good night, everybody.